Everyone, it's Donna Apperson. I'm coming to you today to talk to you about being a confident woman. This is tip number 2. Yesterday it was about knowing a confident woman knows they're loved by God. Today it's a confident woman refuses to live in fear. So we're all bound to feel fear at some point in our life, but we have to know that it doesn't need to dictate our lives, because fear steals our joy, it steals our peace, it keeps us from being all that God created us to be. It's a tactic that the enemy uses to deceive us, and he's very good at it, but we're in Christ, so we know that we can overcome that because God said that we could. So we have to learn how to believe God and trust His truth, so that way we can live a life that's full of joy and peace. Fear can cause us to bury our talents, because we're worried about what people think about us. We're worried about failure. We're worried about judgment and criticism. And so I want you to learn how to do it afraid. I know that that's a scary thing, but we know that the only fear that you really should have is reverential fear. All other fears are actually learned. And so what that means is we can unlearn them. For me, fear means I use the mnemonic false evidence appearing real. So we can't learn to live by our feelings, especially fear, and be dominated by them. It's okay to acknowledge that they're there, but we have to learn how to live our lives with wisdom. And wisdom means making a decision now that we're going to be happy with later. And it's something that the enemy uses a lot. He never runs out of finding out fears that we have. He just knows that weak spot that we have. But if we rise up and we don't bow down to our feelings, that's when we truly become free. We can trade our pain for power and joy. And that's the way we can have victory, by giving up our fear and looking to God. And sometimes we feel like when it comes to fear, we're in a boat and we're sinking. But that's really not reality. What reality is, when you look up to God, and as you know your love, that's the first one, you begin to trust Him, then you keep your eyes on Him, and you know that you're going to get joy and you're going to get peace, and that all those things are going to work out if you just trust Him, and that He's going to help you, empower you to give you everything you need to get through it. So I hope this helps y'all today. I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I will see y'all next week. Hope y'all have a great day.